Hi guys, my name is Brooke Mackey. I did my presentation on a section in Chapter 5 that involved working with children and adolescents. So there were 5 issues within this chapter. One was a minor's right to informed consent. So a minor varies state to state, but the range is from 18 to 21 years old. Informed consent involves the right of clients to be informed about their therapy and to make their own decisions. It is an ethical and legal responsibility of the clinician to provide information to clients before they participate in assessment or treatment. Parental rights about minors' treatment is another issue. Parents and guardians generally have the legal right to know about counseling sessions with their children. Another issue is parents in the counseling process, because to work effectively with a minor, the parents do need to be involved in the treatment process. So there are some ethical and legal issues because therapists find it hard to balance the minor's need for confidentiality and the parent's request for information. Therapists can't guarantee confidentiality to their minors. And it is crucial to set limitations to confidentiality with your client. So there is an unwillingness to enter a therapeutic relationship. Some minors will resist because they don't want to become the identified patient and they don't want the focus to be on changing them. Many minors want to participate in the treatment decision, but only few are given the opportunity to be involved in the decision. So those are all of the 5 issues that I found within the chapter and my 3 articles. The first one was a right to confidentiality or a duty to disclose. So researchers conducting studies with children and adolescents are challenged to have their participation in the research and at the same time protect them and their rights. Many codes and guidelines have shown a lack of attention and confidentiality regarding children and adolescents in research. For an example, the Nuremberg Code, it doesn't address any information about research involving children and adolescents or confidentiality. This article overall suggests a revision of current ethical codes and guidelines in order to better the research on children and adolescents. The second article that I found was Counseling Minors, Legal and Ethical Issues. Counselors face many ethical issues and legal dilemmas when working with minors in the school system. Some of these include confidentiality, parental consent, informed consent, and competency. Parents and guardians have certain legal rights that limit the rights of minors. Another article is Ethical Issues in Psychotherapy with Adolescents. So therapists run into many ethical issues with minors, and it's always different depending on the situation. Ethical dilemmas that challenge therapists include clinical competence, direction of the therapeutic process, like who calls the shots in the process, and confidentiality, what secrets are necessary. It is hard but necessary to balance the needs, wishes, and weaknesses to ethically treat an adolescent client. So the APA, ACA, and MBCC provide guidelines on this matter. The APA says that for individuals that are not legally able to give informed consent, psychologists need to 1. Provide an appropriate explanation, 2. Have individuals assent, 3. Consider preferences and best interests, 4. Seek permission from a legally authorized person. The ACA says that counselors recognize the need to balance the ethical rights to make choices and parental or family legal rights, give consent or assent, and responsibilities to protect these clients and make decisions on their behalf. The MBCC Code of Ethics states that there is a need to have a client's consent before starting the services. This code of ethics requires that a counselor informs clients of the purposes, goals, procedures, limitations, potential risks, and benefits of services either before or during the first session. So what is the importance of this issue in the field? Well, as a counselor working with minors, you can be at a huge disadvantage if you do not understand the rights of your clients. There are many laws, regulations, codes to follow and understand. Counselors could face many issues with their clients by not understanding this topic when working with minors. Counselors do need to make sure that they have proper consent and be able to keep the trust with their clients in order for a good therapeutic relationship. So my case study was that Taylor is a 16-year-old high school student, female. She went to her school counselor revealing that she had been just tested for a sexually transmitted disease and that she has one. Taylor's parents are very strict and they don't know that she is sexually active. She is very scared to tell her parents about her STD. She tells her counselor that she has slept with many guys at the school and which could all have the STD as well. She does not want her parents or anyone at the school to find out about her STD. Taylor tells the school counselor that she would kill herself if the entire school finds out. The school counselor convinced Taylor, after many sessions, to tell her parents about her STD. The school counselor remained confidentiality with Taylor by just informing the school that there was an STD going around and made it mandatory for everyone to get tested. And my question for the class is, to what extent should children and adolescents have the right to confidentiality? Thank you for listening.